Hello, welcome to this short presentation on the Keele University MSc in Biomedical Science. My name's Rebecca Harrison and I'm the Programme Director. So this short presentation should just give you an overview of the MSc. And the first thing I want to point out is that we do actually have two distinct routes. We have one route that is the MSc Biomedical Science Blood Science, and a second route, the MSc Biomedical Science Medical Microbiology. Both routes share some teaching, with some discipline-specific modules. The blood science route focuses on the clinical, diagnostic and research applications of biochemistry, immunology, haematology and transfusion science. The medical microbiology route focuses again on the clinical, diagnostic and research applications, but this time in the disciplines of bacteriology, parasitology, virology and mycology, and also incorporates public health and infection prevention. Both routes are accredited by the IBMS. Now, both programmes are 1 year full-time. Teaching is delivered in semesters 1 and 2. And the teaching is delivered on 2 days per week, currently Wednesdays and Fridays. There are also part-time options available, and this extends the year-long programme to either 2 or 3 years, depending upon the requirements of the student. We also have exit awards. So the full MSc programme is 180 credits. The Exit Award of Postgraduate Certificate is given if a student chooses to leave the programme after they have accredited 60 credits. The Postgraduate Diploma is awarded if a student chooses to leave the programme after they have been awarded 120 credits. Now, both the Postgraduate Certificate and the Postgraduate Diploma are qualifications in Biomedical Science. They do not have the additional discipline-specific designation of blood science or medical microbiology. So now I just want to talk a little bit about the teaching and learning styles. Here at Keele University, we strongly believe in a range of teaching and learning styles in order to enable every student to demonstrate their knowledge and skills and excel. So we have traditional teaching sessions such as lectures, but these lectures are given not only by Keele tutors, including research active staff and HCPC registered biomedical scientists, but also healthcare professionals from outside of Keele and from outside of life sciences, including clinical scientists and clinicians. We have a series of workshops and seminars with group activities to enable students to develop the material given in lectures and use real-world applications. The case-based learning sessions allow students to consolidate the material and again apply it to the real world, in this case often a patient. We have a series of laboratory practicals in order for students to develop their practical skills. And we also have journal club and student-driven talks in order to enable students to develop their communication skills. The master's programme culminates with the independent research project, of which I'll go on to talk about a little more in a few minutes. To complement the range of teaching and learning styles we have a range of assessments. This incorporates traditional literature reviews and presentations, but there's also some slightly unusual assessments such as grant proposal and business plans, and this relates to the employability skills we want our students to develop. We also ask students to develop a portfolio, which includes reflections and a reflective account of the teaching and learning sessions they've attended. We have a series of laboratory reports, and of course there are some examinations. At this moment there are 2 examinations in the programme, one at the end of semester 1 and the second at the end of semester 2. And as I said, the independent research project culminates in the submission of a project report. So let's just take a closer look at the course structure. So in semester 1, which is between September and Christmas, this semester is worth 60 credits in total and has 3 modules. The first 2 modules I will talk about are shared by both the blood science and the medical microbiology students. The third module is discipline specific and will therefore differ depending upon whether students are studying the blood science or the medical microbiology route. The 15 credit biomedical ethics and grant proposal module is delivered through a series of seminars and presentations. The assessment requires the students to write a literature review, give a presentation, and develop a grant proposal on a topic of their choosing, therefore enabling the students to develop their own interests in keeping, if they wish, with the route they are studying. The second module listed is research methodologies. This module is run through a series of journal clubs where each week either an academic or a student will present cutting-edge research and publications. Students are assessed on their presentations and their portfolios, which incorporate a reflective element, allowing them to develop their reflective practitioner skills. The final module listed here is the 30 credit discipline specific module. For those students on the blood science route, this module is a clinical immunology and biochemistry. For those students on the medical microbiology route, this is a module called medical microbiology. So the students on the master's programme will study different modules for their discipline specific module. Moving on to semester 2, again this is 60 credits. We have a 15 credit project management and business planning module that's studied by both blood science and medical microbiology students. And this in some way mirrors the biomedical ethics and grant proposal module. The assessment is via a literature review, a student presentation, and the production of a business plan. And again, students do have a considerable amount of choice on what they wish to present for their literature review, presentation, and business plan. For the 15 credit advanced laboratory techniques module, students have a series of laboratory sessions using cutting edge techniques in order to develop their practical skills. Assessment is the submission of a series of laboratory reports. And finally, we have a 30 credit discipline specific module. Again, students studying the blood science module will study a separate module, and this will be haematology and transfusion science. For students on the medical microbiology route, they will study a module called infectious diseases, which incorporates public health and infection prevention. In semester 3, that runs from June to September, again 60 credits, the students complete their independent research project. And this is where we see a wide variety of topics. This reflects all of the current research themes within Keele University and can also reflect some, again, students' own choices and own interests. It can also incorporate a work-based project. So the range of project types includes traditional lab-based projects, systematic reviews, bioinformatics and big data, and, as I mentioned, work-based projects. This is often an option used by our part-time students who are currently working in laboratories. The assessment for this module is based upon the written report a student presentation and an evaluation of their professional skills. So again, we have a range of assessments enabling students to demonstrate their skills. And finally, I just want to touch a little on graduate destinations. So we have students that go on to do lots of exciting careers, and it may be that some of our students have completed the master's programme in order to gain promotion in their current role. We also have many students go on to further study, for example, a PhD, or go on to study medicine, or apply to the clinical scientist training programme. And we also have students go on to medical writing, teaching, and a range of roles in healthcare and public health. All students at Keele University have access to our careers service and therefore help with CVs, cover letters, and all advice for applications. So thank you for listening to this short presentation. You'll find details about application criteria and other requirements on the web page for each of the routes. So the Biomedical Science, Blood Science route has its own page, as does the Medical Microbiology. But if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me using the email address on the first slide. Thank you very much.